Good morning, children. This early morning session is dedicated to Class 9 Literature. Lesson number 8 Reach for the Top by Santosh Yadav and MariaSharapova. Yeah, both these extracts reiterate. The lesson Reach for the Top is divided in two parts. The first part is based on the life of Santosh Yadav, and the second one is based on the life of Maria Sharapova. Both extracts reiterate the relevance of the age-old adage, where there is will, there is way. There is no substitute for hard work, and life is not a bed of roses. And we are sometimes pricked by thorns before we are able to cherish the softness of the petals and the fragrance of the flower. So the first part we are going to deal today, and in brief, in a nutshell, we are going to know the summary. Santosh was the sixth child in the family of five sons, born in a small village, Jonia Wasa, in the Rewari district of Haryana. She was the sixth child. She was the sixth child in the family of five sons. She was born at a small village, Janyawasa, in the Rewari district of Haryana. Her parents were affluent enough to send their children to Delhi for their education. As a girl, being a girl, Santosh had to face a lot of problems, a number of challenges. Uh, you know, she, however, you know, decided to revolt and threatened that she would not enter into matrimony if she didn't get her proper education. She also warned that she would earn her own money to pay the fee if required, if her parents didn't allow her to acquire that education. Finally, her parents gave up. After her schooling, she joined the Institute of Mountaineering. She joined the Institute of Mountaineering. She got enrolled to the born. She got enrolled to the Maharani College for her higher studies. It was in that hotel at Aravali Hills that she was inspired and introduced to the wonders of, mountaineering. It was that very Institute, Maharani College for higher studies. It was that very hostel at Aravali Hills at Maharani College that she was introduced with the wonders of mountaineering. She enrolled at Uttarkasi. She enrolled at Uttarkasi Institute of, Institute of Mountaineering, Uttarkasi Institute of Mountaineering. She scaled the Mount Everest at the age of 20. Just imagine, she was the youngest woman in the world to scale Mount Everest. So she scaled the Mount Everest at the age of 20, and she became the youngest woman in the world to complete this feat. Iron will, physical and mental endurance were what really helped her to achieve this goal. As a mountaineer, she was not only simply a mountaineer but also a very sensitive and emotional person. In the year 1992, during her Everest mission, she could help, one of the mountaineers who was about to die by sharing her supply of oxygen. She was also a part of the Indo-Nepalese women's expedition that scaled the Everest, and she became the first woman to scale the Mount Everest twice. And when she unfurled the Indian flag at the peak Mount Everest, she says that she had a spiritual feeling. As a true Indian, she could have a spiritual feeling. It was really a spiritual moment for her as a true Indian, and at that very fervent and as a very fervent environmentalist, she brought 500 kg of garbages from Mount Everest and just showed the people and taught them the lesson that they should care for the environment. As she was an epitome of greed, dedication, and a struggle, she proved to be an ultimate winner and a pride of the nation. So, as a woman, Santosh Yadav is an exemplary personality who proved herself to be a true, uh, Indian dedicated to the task of mountaineering. She proved to be an ultimate winner. Despite all the struggle, being a girl, despite all the struggle, she proved herself that she was no less a champion than any male counterpart. She proved herself as the best mountaineer. She was the only woman who could scale Mount Everest twice. Some of the small questions, one or two questions. Mm, Give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. Santosh's statement from the very beginning was quite determined that if she chooses a correct and a rational path, the other around her had no change. Not her very clearly explains that she was not ready to accept anything that was unreasonable. Question number two. Yeah. Santosh Yadav. Santosh Yadav is an example to show her concern for the environment. How? Santosh was not just a mountaineer, she was a fervent environmentalist. On one of the occasions, she brought down 500 kg of garbages from the Himalayas. She could have left it behind, ignoring the call of duty, but she was made a difference by by this strength of character, and she brought 500 kg of garbage down from the Mount Himalayas. Last question: how did Santosh begin to climb mountain? Her hostel room at Maharani College faced the Aravalli Hills. She would watch the villagers going up the hill and suddenly vanishing. She was so curious that she decided to check out the matter. There, there were only mountaineers that day, and check. She requested to join them. Pleasantly surprised with that consent, Santosh made her first step up to a mountain. And this is the last question. Why was the holy man who gave Santosh's mother the blessing surprised? The holy man was surprised when Santosh's grandmother told him that they did not want a son. It was strange that a society who degraded, a society who, disregarded women could wish to be blessed with a girl. However, he gave the requested blessing. He gave the requested blessing. Yeah, he was surprised. The holy man was surprised because Santosh's grandmother said that they didn't want a son; they want rather a daughter, and that was surprised because in a family where women were disregarded, how could they wish to have a daughter? I mean, this was quite strange for the holy man because for the first time he heard in a society where women were disregarded that someone wanted a girl child and not a son, not a boy. And that was really very interesting for the holy man to listen. And therefore, he granted the request of the family and he said that, well, they would be blessed with a girl. Thank you very much for a nice sharing. I'm sure you will have a nice day ahead. This is Mr. Eddie Singh on the channel is English. I'm by Eddie Singh, and it is your channel. Enjoy the channel and enjoy the studies. Thank you very much.